just start this off. Today I'm talking to Tommy Shanley. It's the 17th of July. We're on Church Road. And do you mind just going over where you went to school?
Chapel Street.
Sorry, Chapel Street.
Church Road.
That's it. Yeah, that's a big mistake there. No, sorry about that.
Yeah, well, I went to St Michael's.
St Michael's.
Down here, yeah.
Do you go to St Joseph's and then St Michael's?
St Joseph's first.
Yeah, I think everybody did.
Then
that.
St Michael's.
Yeah.
Then I went to the Tech for a while.
Yeah.
And then when I was 17, we started messing with old guitar here. Well,
Was this with your first one, was it?
no.
That's
This
not
came later on, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I started off then with Paddy Hanrahan playing music.
That's why you were talking to you the other day, because I was talking to you the weekend. You were playing with Raven's Edge.
Yeah.
And we're talking about when you started playing music, you were 17, and you were telling me and that's when you started. How did you practice? Was in your room and just?
Yeah, we used to just practice in the room.
Yeah.
And we used to go to the shows down in the Odeon cinema. The Odeon they used to have shows on variety shows.
Musically in
the
Odeon.
Yeah, and the bands we were playing, like the Black Dots we were playing.
Wow. And was it like a special room for
No, the cinema.
In the cinema, you had the bands playing music.
Yeah. In the cinema, they had Longford Town would have a variety show.
Yeah.
And there'd be local comedians and local artists on, and the Black Dots, of course, were on. And I used to, I'd like to be able to play the guitar like him, So that's how I started.
And were they a Longford band? Were they?
Yeah, Flaherty, Frankie Flaherty.
It'd have to be
Frankie and Tony.
Oh wow.
Flaherty, the Black Dots. So that was the first time I heard
Never heard that before.
Local bands, yeah. And local bands. So that's how I started. I got interested. So I get a guitar now and start learning a few chords. So that's how I started. So.
And you're a lead guitarist,
Yeah, well, after it became lead player, then afterward.
Yeah.
You have to start off with
the acoustic, was it?
Chord, yeah. But you have to start off with chords and basic stuff.
And what kind of music were you been listening to?
Well, it was all the country and the pop stuff. And all the popular stuff at the time and the 60s.
Yeah.
Of course the Stones and all that, the Beatles.
It was a great time for music back then.
It was, man alive, yeah.
A big boom, Big
boom that time. Then back into the 70s then, the early 70s, then I started then with Paddy Hanrahan.
Yeah.
Paddy Hanrahan and the Oklahoma, they were at that time. And he was leading the guitar there, so he came here and so we joined up with Paddy.
So that was the start of it then?
That was the start of it then, yeah. We played all over the country. We played from Mick Dwyer and everybody, like Dublin and Cork, Limerick, Galway.
Good times,
everywhere you'd be flying.
But you were saying before to me that there would have been festivals on the whole summer, you were constantly busy,
Yes, you do the Puck Fair in Kerry and all that kind of stuff, Waterville and all from Mick Dwyer.
He had a hotel, where was it?
He had a hotel in Carsavine, I think. But then we used to do his carnival as well down in Waterville.
Alright.
So we'd be going off here, we'd leave here, you'd be going 2 o'clock. The daytime you'd be going off.
You would come back for probably 2 days or something?
We might do the weekend down there,
Yeah.
Come back.
Yeah.
Then on Sunday night.
And you play with my Uncle Oliver apparently.
Yes, Oliver was in the band, that's right, yes, Pierre Oliver was great.
Yeah.
Great bandman Oliver, always punctual and immaculate band,
Yeah, he loved the music,
Loved the music too, and so then we played with Paddy for 8 or 9 years. We toured England, of course, that was regular. We did England maybe 3 or 4 times a year. All the ballrooms in England and actually Kilburn and all them.
Oh well.
Up and down to Manchester, Birmingham, Leeds, all over.
There would have been a lot of Irish over there.
All Irish at that time,
All Irish, yeah.
All Irish at that time, So then we Paddy with them for a good few years. Then, of course, I went then to the Highboys. The Highboys from Ruski. The Ties, John and Des. And Jerry Reynolds. And of course then Oliver Croghan was in that band as well. And our local man as well from Legion Terrace, Paddy Riley, Ding Dong used to call him.
Ding Dong.
Ding Dong, yeah. And unfortunately some of them not with us now.
Yeah.
It's a bit of RIP, but and then just with them for a good while then too. Then I moved from then, where did I go then? I moved then to I don't know, it was the Virginians, I think, Frankie Ryder, was with him for 8 or 9 years as well.
Oh.
And with Pascal Flaherty.
Pascal, yeah, I know.
Pascal was
He's
with
still playing today,
Pascal,
like.
Pascal. And the Virginians, yeah, I was with them for 2 years. So
That would have been a good band now, like, yeah.
good band, yeah.
Yeah. And this is all country kind of.
The country, yeah, mostly country and Irish stuff, yeah. Of course, again, toured England 3 or 4 times a year as well. And then I went then from there then to Margot then for 2 years. Again, the same business again, toured in England and all over Ireland.
You had a great life, so you had, like, you had a great time, like.
I did a few tours of England with our local Dermot Hagerty as well.
Oh.
Did 2 tours of England with Dermot. I forgot about Dermot. So yeah, England and all around. And then after that, then I went to Brian Harkins, of course. Brian Harkins from Derry, great country. No longer with us either. But I played with him for a good few years. Used to do the north up, so Derry up there, Larne and all around. And all down the south as well. Everywhere.
You travel a lot, like.
But then he ended up then, it was with Daniel then. Daniel started on the scene. It was with Daniel for a few years at the start.
Who's this Daniel?
O'Donnell.
Good, the big man himself.
Man himself, yeah. Again, all toured England as well, Ireland and all. And with him now, England was getting big at the time. We didn't do that many ballrooms. It was all concert venues. You know, theatres.
So bigger venues and bigger crowds and.
Bigger crowds, bigger venues, longer journeys.
Yeah.
Longer tours.
But more money too now at the same time.
Well, the money now, yeah, well, it wasn't that much more. But
yeah.
The tours were longer.
Yeah.
Like instead of you going for 2 weeks, you'd be going for 4 weeks and 6 weeks.
And you might be asking, were you married at this time? Like.
Yeah, just after getting married that time. It's really not really a married man scene that time.
No.
You know, there were small kids going on. And
yeah.
So I just took that for a while. Then got busy then, so I moved away from that then and did local gigs here, just local stuff. Pascal and Louise.
Pascal, yeah. And he's still going, he still plays the odd night.
Yeah, and then a few more little bands around, so like just pub grubs, you know, just not much now.
How would you call the scene now to come back then? Like, it's a big difference, like
there's no comparison.
No.
That time you'd have to have maybe 5 or 6 piece band, you know,
yeah.
and keep them on the road, and
yeah.
you were on the road all the time. You know, maybe 4 or 5, 6 nights.
Well, be long old nights, like
maybe 7 nights or something. In summertime you could do 7 nights.
And that was like every summer, like it was the whole summer, like
Yeah.
you don't know where you could be one place from another.
Yeah. All over.
Like, would there be any nice kind of stories about the travelling or?
Well, there would be a few, but
whatever you can tell me, like.
Yeah, and some of them mostly travelling.
Yeah, a lot of travelling.
Spend a lot of time in the wagon.
Yeah.
You know, then the least time you be is on stage.
Yeah. Do you ever miss the car, miss the spin or whatever, get caught up somewhere?
No.
No,
I never did, no. Apart from being sick, you could go.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's it. Now up to the present now, the time now is it's still basically local, really local stuff. There's a business that year.
Yeah.
You know.
That's who you're playing with now, Raven's Edge, like.
Raven's Edge now, yeah. Could be a new lease of life.
Yeah. It's with Jude, Sudgy and.
Yeah, Jude, Sudgy and
Declan.
Boys, yeah. Jude and Sudgy and.
Declan McTiernan be a cousin of mine as well.
Declan, alright, yeah.
First cousin.
Yes, yeah, great. Great band too.
Yeah.
Great interest in it.
So you had the place hopping, so you had now on Saturday night now.
Yeah, not bad now, yeah. It's good. Yeah, I mean, do our best to try to keep it going now.
Yeah.
And, you know.
I'm looking around, you have like gorgeous guitars here, like.
Yeah, a few
So
alright.
they all have their own little stories, or each played in different bands and whatever, like.
Yeah, well, this one here, this one was. They acquired that from the late Noel Daly too.
That was it, yeah.
Yeah, and that's 1978. So I've had that ever since. I bought it from about 1970. I think I have this one. So it's been on the road a long time now. So it's kind of semi-retired.
Yeah.
As well. So yeah, that's a favourite, that one. Yeah.
Lovely guitars. I love that again. That white one there, like.
Yeah, this is fairly new. This is a Gretsch. A White Falcon. Yeah, it's that's fairly new. I know. I didn't really bring out that one yet.
Yeah.
This one is a knife from 1963.
Well.
A Gibson, which was John Tighe, the Highlows had one, and Sean Sweeney has one, or had one, and 1963 they were big in the show bands at the time.
They were the guitar to have, like. Yeah.
And then
great name, like.
yeah, and this one, Telecaster was really out before any of them. That was even came out before the Strat.
Yeah.
They came out in 1954.
Oh.
This is one from 1973.
Love the colour in that now. It's very nice. Like,
Yeah, it's a blonde. Because you have more fun with blonde, as you say. So there's the blonde.
Yeah.
And this then the Fender Stratocaster, of course, that was all big with all the show bands, which Rory Gallagher had one.
Well.
That's the Fender Stratocaster. Rory Gallagher bought his one for £100 in Crowley's in Cork.
Well.
But that one cost a bit more, but
Yeah.
that's the story. And this is the old acoustic one I just practice at home. So
Yeah. That's where you would have started off with an acoustic.
start off with that, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my first one was bought in Denison's locally here. Denison's. My father bought it for me. I think it was £4. He paid for it.
I didn't know Denison's would have been open that long, you know.
Yeah, Denison's was open that time. Yeah, I remember it well.
Yeah.
Yeah, Denison's. I remember old Sam Denison up there sitting inside the door with a big hat. Sam Denison's. That's where I bought my first guitar. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well. And do you mind me asking, like, who do you want to talk about your family, like your parents, and they all came from here? What, at Longford? Or?
Oh, Longford Town, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, as far as you know, yeah, I come back to 1890.
Well.
So,
Yeah.
I think it's originally they came from Leitrim, I think.
All right.
Yeah. So I'm still researching that.
Yeah. Oh, there's something you're working on. You're
Yeah.
researching and looking
working on
ancestry,
that.
like.
Yeah.
Ah.
So that's
Yeah.
about it. That's
Yeah.
why.
Yeah. And do you want to talk about your parents, maybe? What were their names, if you don't mind me asking?
My father, Billy Shanley, he worked in the banks below there, the Bank of Ireland for years, 30 or 40 years there, and he worked also in the Delphi Cinema. The Delphi is
right.
no longer
Yeah.
the Delphi Cinema, which is Aldi's now, Aldi supermarket.
All
And
right.
of course the audience, he was in the audience cinema as well, so.
Yeah. And you married her, or is that, what's her name?
No, I married Anne, yeah.
Anne, yeah.
Yeah, the boss.
And you have a few kids.
Really there. Yeah, I have a few kids, yeah. Eldest lad's in Australia.
Well.
Paul is. He's in Australia there, yeah.
And I know Joe, I used to play football with Joe.
Yeah, he's here local now in town.
Yeah.
He's with the council, the UDC.
Yeah.
And Liam, then he's here as well, and does a bit of music too. He plays music.
Oh, very good. And you played a bit of football yourself now.
Oh, I did. No, I wasn't much good at it. That's why
you tried it.
I'm the 12th man in the picture here. There used to be a sub now, they call it, but it was the 12th man.
Yeah.
So I wasn't much good, but still.
We all try, like, you know.
No, yeah.
That's you're going to show me a couple of photos now. Just have a look. We're looking at an old photograph here. This fella would have been one of your old band members.
Yeah, Paddy Hanrahan. He passed away recently. This way, started off with Paddy, and we did all the touring, and we toured England and Ireland and everywhere. So Paddy was sort of giving him a first start.
Yeah. Oh, fair play.
No. How about that? It's okay, yeah.
Yeah, and there's other photo. I'm looking at this would have been Longford. You're telling me.
Well,
the old festival. That's you on the left there with the hair.
That's me with the long hair at the time, yeah. And sadly, no, that's gone too. And of course, that was we were doing relief that time in the Longford Carnival. And on the right there is Ricky Gibbons from Anley Park there, so Michael Gibbons. We did a good bit of work for the Longford Town Carnival and the Slashers Carnivals. And as well, there's on the drums is from Sean Rawle, the late Sean Rawle from Bridge Street. They're on the drums. We used to do all the marquees that time for the Slashers and Longford Town.
Oh, very good. And they would have been at the back of the Marcus Square, wasn't it?
Yeah,
or the old cinema, or the old swimming pool would have been.
Yeah, for the old swimming pool, yeah. That's where back at the old swimming pool.
Yeah. And I'm looking at something here,
That's
like it
gone too.
looks very familiar, like the Corpus Christi procession would have been. This is just outside your front door here almost.
Yeah, that's just the old houses on Chapel Street. They're no longer with us now, the old houses, and I think that photograph was taken around sometime in the 1940s.
Yeah.
Or 50s, I'm not sure of that now, but it's a long time ago. And they used to do up the streets and all for the Corpus Christi procession. And there's some of my relations there, and that my granny will be there, and all my relations, and on the Chapel Street. locals at the time.
Very good. And your football days here,
Well, this my great football days is right.
and this is you on the left.
Me on the left there, yeah, the 12th man. It must have been much good. Then we have the local lads there. Yeah. The manager there, Jimmy Dowd, and then Tom McGeaney then, and Barney McCabe and Willie West, John Farrell and there's Tommy Sexton, I think. Yeah, and then in the front row then, left to right then, there's Brendan King, Martin Shields, and that's young Duffy from Teffia, and Paul Higgins from the Battery Road, and of course the great Bunty Kevin Dempsey. And on the right then is Remy Belton from Chapel Street as well.
Chapel here beside you, like
Yeah, so that's...
Yeah. And when Bunty would have been a good player now, would he?
Well, Bunty was deadly, yeah, he was the
A
best.
striker, was he?
Yeah, he was. I think he was centre half. Nobody got past Bunty.
He was the wall.
Nobody got past Bunty at the time.
Very good.
So that's...
Oh, very well. Well, thanks very much, Tommy.
That's most of my history anyway, for now.
Well, thanks very much for chatting to me and telling me your history and stuff.
You're welcome.
No worries. Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thanks very much.